Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan, and what I'd like to do today is give you all some tips and tricks on how to write a physician office business plan, as well as to construct a basic pro forma financial model that may be later on expanded into a basic profit and loss statement, as well as pro forma financial projections for the next 5 years. So the way the video is going to work is that I am going to go ahead and give you all a little bit of background about me, who I am, what I do, why I do it. From that point in time, we're going to dive into some tips and tricks on helping you all write your physician office business plan, specifically in the company description section, as well as the financial projections. Once we're done with that, then we'll wrap it up, sum it up, and put a pretty little bow on it. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and zip through this little handy dandy PowerPoint presentation I've got designed for your listening and viewing pleasure. All right, so first and foremost, as promised, a little bit about me. I am a professional writer, specifically a business plan writer. If y'all need some help writing your business plan, please pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I'd be delighted to write the business plan for you. If you're looking for a business plan book to help you write your own business plan, check me out on Amazon.com. I've got several business plan writing books published on that website. And then finally, a little bit of education background for me. I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert for both business and finance. So I do know my stuff for business plan writing as well as financial models. And finally, on a final note about me, the financial projections. If you have your business plan written but need some help with financial projections, again, be delighted to help. All right. Infomercial is done. Let's get down and dirty into the company description section for the physician business plan. So when you're writing your company description section for a business plan, make sure to include your story. You know, whoever the owner is or whoever the group of owners are for your physician's office, make sure to give some kind of a background or a bio. Give the reader an understanding as to where you've done your education, maybe you've done some charity work, Doctors Without Borders and such. Whatever your brief history is, make sure to include it in the company description section. Please keep in mind, don't go overboard with talking about yourself. The business plan is supposed to be about the business itself, not about the physicians or the owners of the physician office. But we do want to go ahead and let the reader know that, you know, we do have some background. You know, we're bringing some experience to the table when writing your business plan. Next, in your company description section for services provided, make sure to differentiate between whether you're a generalist or a specialist. If you're going to be a generalist, make sure you state you're a generalist, maybe a primary care physician, and then expand upon some of the popular services that you're going to provide, whether it's going to be immunizations, physicals, you know, illnesses, and such. So just, you know, specifically state whether you're a generalist or a specialist, and then provide a brief overview of the services you're going to provide. Don't provide too many details because, you know, a physician's office, we typically know, the reader's going to typically know whether, if you're going to be a generalist and you're a physician, the services you're going to provide. And as for a specialist, again, the assumption is going to be in line with whoever you state as your specialty. So again, make sure you state that you're a specialist or generalist and just give a flavor of the services provided. And then finally, with your company description section, make sure to include some statistics in your document. When you include statistics in your document, you're going to provide credibility for your business plan. When you say that, you know, in your industry research, the physician office industry is currently a $254.5 billion industry, growing at 2.7% annual growth rates. When you state the kind of statistics, you're adding credibility to your document. When you do that throughout your document, in the company description section, in your industry research, and your marketing, when you do that throughout your document, you're going to continually add credibility to the document. So when you get to the financial projections, when, let's be honest, we're just guessing what these numbers are going to be, you've got a track record, and you've got a track record of being reliable and being correct, and your document has credibility. And once you get to the financial projections section, that credibility should carry over, and you have a higher likelihood of whoever's reading it, whether it's an investor, a group of investors, or a bank loan officer, or a bank underwriter, you have a higher likelihood of them buying your projections and your startup costs when you establish a foundation of credibility. Not only that, but when you include these statistics, you're going to be showing that you are expert in the industry. Yes, you know how to take care of patients, and yes, you've been a physician for 25 years, but when you're a business owner, you're also an entrepreneur as well, and you want to be able to go ahead and add credibility to that repertoire as well. All right, next, tip number 2, financial projections. Now, this video, we're not going to go into a huge dissertation as to how to create your pro forma financial projections from your 12-month profit and loss to your 5-year pro forma income statement to your balance sheet. However, this quick and easy financial model that I've created will give you a foundation to not only help you identify how many customers you need to service on a daily basis, or how many patients you need to take care of on a daily basis, what your average sales price or what your average fee needs to be, but also it's going to help you align with your fixed cost to show you that if you take care of X amount of patients and your per patient charge is X amount of dollars, or Y amount of dollars, then your profits, your monthly profits should be close to a Z amount of profits. So here is the little financial model that I've got concocted. It's broken into 3 segments: the revenue segment, which is right here, monthly fixed cost section, which is right here, and the monthly profit section is the 3rd section right here. And the way this works is we've got, I say it's an average customer ticket. It should say average sale or average charge per patient. So that would be a better usage for a physician industry. So it's going to be per patient charge or per visit charge per patient. And for this particular example, we're saying that you're going to start slow, start small. You're only going to be servicing 8 customers or 8 patients the day 1. From this point, it's going to be per patient charge of about $175. Variable cost, well, let's be honest, the variable cost per patient is relatively low. I mean, you've got some swabs, you've got some gloves, and that's pretty much the variable cost. That's where the variable costs are going to go. So in order to achieve your gross profits, deduct your variable cost of $4.50 from the books at $175. That gives us our gross profits of $170.50. In order to get our total gross profits, we're going to take the $170.50, multiply it by 8, gives us a total gross profit on a daily basis of $1,364. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to take that $1,364, multiply it by however many days we're going to be working in a month. In this example right here, I'm saying that we are going to be working 24 days, gives us a monthly gross profit of $32,736. Once we calculate that, we're going to take our total monthly gross profits and we're going to slam them down right here into monthly profits, monthly gross profits right here. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to calculate our monthly fixed cost for the physician office. We're going to, for this example, we're saying the lease is $4,500, labor is $12,000, utilities of $1,100, marketing of $800, supplies $400, accounting, legal, insurance $1,200, and then miscellaneous, the end-all catch-all of $750. What we're going to do is we're then going to total the monthly fixed cost, which gives us a total of $20,750, and then we're going to place us $20,750 under our monthly cost. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to deduct our monthly cost, $20,750, from our monthly gross revenues of $32,736. Gives us a net profit of $11,986. So all these numbers, what this really means to us is that once we have this process done, the only things we really have to focus on is going to be we need to make sure we service at least 8 patients on a daily basis with an average per charge for patients of $175. If we nail those and we control our cost, we know that our net profits on a monthly basis are going to be about $12,000. Now, once we have this financial model set, if we're going to be servicing 16 patients instead of 8 patients, we just change that 8 to 16, and then our net profits are going to immediately calculate once we have this basic financial model completed. And then if we want to go ahead and expand upon this into a pro forma 12-month profit and loss statement, then we're going to use this segment right here for our revenues, right here the variable cost for our cost of goods, and then our monthly fixed costs are already done here, and then we just apply a tax rate and just update our net profit. So this is easily expand into a 12-month profit and loss statement, as well as to be used in operations as a quick and simple model to determine how many customers need to be, how many patients need to be serviced with an average per patient charge. And then with you have that information, all these other variables included, you can quickly identify what your net profits should be and then use those as benchmarks. All right, so hopefully that information was helpful, and in summary, what we're going to do is summarize. So in summary, when you are writing your physician company or physician office business plan, make sure to follow a proven format. If you go to the SBA website, you can download a general business plan template that is good for a physician office. It's also good for a mortgage broker office, and it's also good for a restaurant and also a airplane manufacturing company as well. When you get that kind of a template, you need to be able to then figure out what you need and what you don't need, toss what you don't need, and if there's anything that you actually do need that's not included, you have to add that. So from my experience, when you use some kind of a generalized template, you almost spend as much time trying to figure out what you need and what you don't need as compared to just starting from scratch. So just be careful with using those generalized templates. Next, make sure to keep the star of the show as the business. I've received business plans for editing from physicians, dentists, and other entities, and when I read through the business plan, I can pretty much tell you from birth to present day what the physician or what the dentist or what the business owner has done, and I pretty much know the whole biography of the person. What I don't know is how the business is going to operate, what the physician's offices are going to do, how they're going to do it, what the hours of operation are. So when you are writing your business plan, make sure to keep the star of the show as the business. Like I said, we do need to introduce the physician or physicians in the company description, but don't go overboard. Keep it to a paragraph or less for an introductory statement. And again, keep the focus on the business. And then finally, contact me for help. If you need some help writing your business plan, pick up the phone, give me a call, somebody text, send me an email. If you need a little bit of help with your financial projections, business plan is already locked away. Again, pick up the phone, give me a call, somebody text, send me an email. And then if you do want some business plan, custom business plan writing, here's my website for my prices page. And if you would like to purchase a physician office business plan template, I do have that available. Just go to qualitybusinessplan.com/physician's office business plan template. So hopefully the video was helpful. As always, have a great day and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thank you.